you imagine we stream every day? You know? We only stream 1 day a week and when it's popular already. Imagine we start doing it every day? Oh God, what happened?
What the fuck was that? God
He hit a
damn it.
curb.
Oh fuck. This ain't my car. God damn it. Oh. I don't even want to look.
I don't think
Sound like
anything
something fucking
happened.
hit it.
I don't think anything impact. Maybe a little surface scratch.
Alright, where we going?
We're going to Oceanside to pay a phone bill in Metro PCS and then Freeport. They want to buy a pair of cowboy boots. And I put money in the bank too. I already put money in the bank, so.
We're going to Oceanside to pay a phone bill,
Yeah.
and then Freeport to get cowboy boots.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeehaw! Well, cowboy boots is not frivolous spending. A rock star needs cowboy boots.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
But where is this Metro PCS place? Do you know?
Oceanside. It's the same place last time.
Same place as last time.
You took me last time, remember?
I took you last time?
Yeah, I think it's on Oceanside Road. Long Beach. I mean Oceanside.
See, I don't know if this is a red light camera area.
I think it is, and it's good that it is because it's a very
Humberto Texiera. Hola.
Texera? I know a Gabriel Texera. Yes, who's related to a Gabriel Texera?
Where you from, Humberto? This man thinks he knows your relative.
Yeah, it could be. It's the same name.
Same last name. There's only 2 people in the world with Texiera as the last name.
Hey,
what are the chances?
It's not a common name.
I think it's very common. I know a Glover Texiera who fights. I don't think I took you to a Metro PCS, bro.
Yeah, I'll show you where it is.
Alright. Because...
Let you go on Google. What do you go? Where you find it with your directions?
You're from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Oh, hey. Boa! Hola from Brazil. There's Kumos in Brazil, too. I think they're in Sao Paulo.
Ask Google where Metro PCS.
Oh my god. This man needs somebody to wipe his fucking chin when he's eating like a baby. I gotta look up where your phone service is? Come on, bro. Let me pull over here. Holy. I was just watching a video yesterday and today. It was a multiple part video talking about the class disparity in Brazil. You have your super rich and your super poor.
Oh.
And how
it's one or the other?
The people used fighting as a way to claw their way out from poverty.
And it worked?
And, it doesn't work for everybody because the way that the system is set up now, only one person can win a fight.
Yeah.
And usually the other person gets injured.
Yeah.
But with my system, Humberto, you and everybody else in Brazil who's in martial arts, I believe can have a business that we can all profit from. And I'll talk about that in further detail as my mission kind of unfurls.
I put some money in the bank too. I already put it.
Put your money in my wallet.
I was gonna say,
just pulling into a parking spot here. Then I'm gonna use my phone to find Metro PCS. Okay. Park. Google. Where's Sir Doyle's phone service? Up your booty and around the corner. Metro PCS, .7 miles in Oceanside on Long Beach Road. Boom, boom. Alright, Metro PCS, cell phone in Oceanside. Alright, it's on the corner. And, oh, I see. It's next to... Okay, let me just pull up the map here because I see where it is, but... Mask required. Alright. Well, I see somebody in Hospitalgate with you in 1 second. Welcome to our show, by the way, Hospitalgate. We're uncovering, exposing, and fighting against human trafficking in the medical system. For example, okay, let me just... Alright, we gotta go up here. Let me zoom in. Davison, Petco. Okay, I know it's right next to Petco. And across from Starbucks. Alright. For example, let's look at somebody famous for a second. How do I get out of this? Oh my god. Here we go. Alright, so I'm on Google right now. My phone service is garbage, so it takes long. Selma Blair, famous actress, said this was the first sign of MS, multiple sclerosis, which is a deterioration of the nerve sheathing. It's very painful, and it happens because people bring in oh, okay. Matt from Canada and Jack from UK. What's up, guys? International stream today. We love it. Multiple sclerosis is a deterioration of the nerve sheathing, and it happens from eating cooked fats, in particular animal fats that, you know, end up becoming part of a degradation process. And also it has to do with the intestinal flora, which we're supposed to have, that produce everything that we need, but you know, that is imbalanced, so it's not happening.
We haven't gone briefed over this in a long time. In case new people are watching for the first time, Hospitalgate was founded for two reasons: nutrition and for abuse.
Tofu's garbage, Jack. Don't eat that. It's not even food for bugs.
And for abuse in the healthcare system. There were the place called Nassau County Medical Center. In case you're just tuning in, these girls in East Meadow were picked up on any misdemeanor charge by the sheriff's department, and they were brought to the medical pavilion East Entertainment Center to dance and do favors for big shots that went inside the hospital, and they were then sold on the black market as sex slaves to old men. If the old men had complained about anything they didn't put out, they were sent back to the medical pavilion to dance and do more favors. Well, the Secret Service under a certain president was actually under investigation for picking girls up in Hooters. Now, you might have heard about that on the news. What you didn't hear is that Hooters is not a strip joint. Hooters is not where you pick up prostitutes. Hooters is a bunch of girls with big breasts dressed as Skippy to sell food. What they were you were young girls with not such big breasts, and they were with them. Those are the pictures you saw in the media. But where those girls came from, most of them were 15, 16 years old, and they were at Nassau County Medical Center because the certain president said that who was picked up on domestic dispute charges with his wife he said he had his teeth knocked out. His wife did that. Okay. And he said, if you let me go, because I had picked him up on domestic dispute charges, you let me go, you let me go, I'll get the Secret Service to help you pick up the girls. And he did. And they took care of him, gave him implants, they sent him back to the White House. And this is a very important thing because I didn't talk about this in detail too much until just now. I can't give you the president's name that did it because we don't want to get shut down. But it was a president, and it was a recent president, and he was doing human trafficking in Nassau County Medical Center. Another place I was at in Suffolk County, I'll keep the investigation going. There was a thing with Osama bin Laden. They said to the guy I was working with, your investigator's right on the money. He's right about everything. But he's overwhelming the office of information. Overwhelming my office of information. If he doesn't stop, give me information. I'm going to turn on him and take the president's side. That's when this thing with Osama bin Laden's death was staged. They staged it in a place called the Skills One Computer Lab in PPC, Suffolk County. It was where Osama bin Laden's deaths were staged in order to get some politicians off the hook. If they get elected again, they get off the hook. One of this was this president. Okay, that was pretty much in detail about what really happened. And I swear all this is independence of perjury. Because before you say someone plagiarized, you got to prove beyond a shadow. I'm willing to swear on independence of perjury that everything I just said is the truth. And in order to find out if I'm telling the truth, the government investigates. The federal government investigates.
Well, tofu is not a food, Matt. No bean is digestible by humans. So that's all legumes, including adzuki beans, mung beans, peas. These are all like staples of a vegan diet. That's why I'm not vegan at all. Lentils, they're all indigestible. You're not getting the benefit that you think you are when you eat stuff like that. It actually causes immune response in your tummy. Check my list on lifefoodcertified.com. If it's not on that list, it's not food. So Doyle having one of those great hair days, Matt says.
Did you comment on what I just said?
No. We got to move beyond the past, Sir Doyle.
Yeah, but it's one in case people didn't log in the first time they know it.
We got to move on.
Yep.
All right, what we're doing right now, we're walking into the phone store. I got this new thing that's going to hang around my neck so the phone can stream and you get a first-person view. Let me just hook this up here. It's going to go like that, and then this is going to, let's see. Go like this.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're at the phone store?
We're at the phone store.
Okay.
Well, I gotta get Doyle's phone because We got the mobile hotspot going on that. Somebody in the chat. What do we got? I like that device. It can hold the cam. Thanks, Matt. Can't really read the chat right now, but
Okay.
this should be in and out, right? Just gotta pay.
Yeah, it's gonna pay a bill and that's it.
All right.
I go in there, he takes out my information, I pay the bill.
Can you see yourself on the cam?
What?
Can you see yourself on the cam?
Yeah.
How's it look?
Cool.
It's cool. All right.
Oh, I got him in. Face mask.
You got to get vaccinated before you can go in the store and pay your phone bill. Turn around and bend over. You're gonna stick that shot right in your. Smells good in here. What do you pay a month for it, Doyle?
$53.
That's it?
Everything. That's good. I get everything. That's right.
I might have to come back here.
Yeah. Sure. Just make sure. All right.
Ooh, this is what I
I think it's
want.
5G.
I want one with a stylus.
How much are you? $53, right?
And phone number, please.
516.
Yes, sir.
595.
995
6642.
6642. Yeah, $54.
20, 30, 40, 50, and 10 makes 60.
60. Okay, let me do change.
I gave you 60. I gave you 60. Yeah, I gave you 60.
He's getting your change, bro.
Oh, okay.
Relax.
There you go, sir. Thank you
Thank
very
you, sir.
much. Stay safe.
You too. It's good to have a phone company here rather than Amsterdam, I guess I don't need the army over there. I was went to the phone store and they were ready to flip out of the sky behind the counter. They wanted, I mean, because the guy told them they didn't have a certain thing, so they flipped out and I'm sitting there, like,
I mean, that's why I'm in Oceanside.
yeah. Oceanside's a good place.
Take this out for a second. Oh, don't get run over by a car. Jack says, I'm using tofu, beans, and lentils as a protein meat replacement. It might not be the healthiest way to go, but I'm sure it's better than my previous carnivore diet. To be honest, Jack, beans is actually not healthier than meat. You could say it's more spiritual, though. And you could use that as a transition, but don't think you're doing yourself any. What's that now? Yeah, you're better off with seeds, bro. You should do quinoa, millet, amaranth, chia. These are called pseudo cereals. They're actually seeds of a flower, and they are complete proteins that are perfectly digestible, not like beans, which are actually indigestible. So beans are indigestible, uh, and that's what they want to sell you, all these global corporate GMO corporations. They want to sell you their fake meat, which is really bad. All the seitan, it's called seitan, it's made out of wheat.
Sounds like
They
Satan.
got tofu, it's made out of soybeans.
Is it called Satan for
Um,
Satan? For Satan?
Pea protein, isolate, and stuff. And it's just processed junk, man. That's what it is, processed junk. Look, I'm with you on the changing your menu around. That should be clear.
So beans are no good either,
Beans are no good.
but they're better than meat.
They're indigestible.
But they're better than meat.
It's like eating cardboard.
But it's not as bad as meat, is it?
In terms of what?
Well, you said spiritually it's better than meat.
Spiritually, you're not getting a dying corpse, a dead corpse in your.
All right, that's a big difference then.
You're not involved in trafficking of animals. It's not as bad for the environment. And
it's starting to turn healthy.
Jack is making a healthy change in his menu. So let me make it clear that I support the change. It's like if you want to get in shape and let's say you want to be a good fighter, because that's what I'm known for, fighting. So if you want to be a good fighter and you say, so I started doing CrossFit because I want to get stronger for fighting. While that may help, I can't just sit back and say, okay, that's fine, do that. I have to tell you to have a better strategy. I have to be honest with you, because if you go into a battle, and every day is a battle, bro.
Yeah.
For your life, you have people that are trying to sell you things that aren't healthy. There's a whole industry around junk food. There's a whole industry around vegan food that's processed junk. And I care, about you as a person, as God's child. I care about your impact around on those people around you who, you have influence over and stuff like that. And every purchase that you make affects the environment, because you start moving towards life food certified ingredients like quinoa, chia, millet, and amaranth, and pumpkin seeds, and other type of seeds, which are complete proteins. What you're doing is you're stimulating the economy of those products. It's like Venom. Venom is the new company that's making the
Venom.
The UFC.
Well, this stuff, Satan and
VENUM.
Satan, Venom. It's stuff from the devil, right?
Well, snakes don't come from the devil. They actually come from God.
Yeah, but the venom isn't good. The venom,
God made the venom of snakes, bro.
Yeah, but He made it to protect them, so that if they get in a fight, they would poison their victims.
And
so therefore, the poison's not good. It's just used to protect. You're not good to drink the poison. Not good to.
Nobody's drinking poison, bro. Venom is the company that's making the clothes for the UFC.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying
VENUM. It's like saying bear claw. It's like saying samurai sword. These aren't evil things. Stop putting your fucking Christianity on everything. It's not the place for it. There's no morality in Venom. Does that make sense or no? Why are you putting Christianity on Venom?
Because it's poison.
It's poison, yes. From God. He made that. It's not evil. Fighting is not necessarily evil, bro.
Oh, I know that.
All right.
But I'm saying
So how could Venom be? If fighting's not evil, then how could Venom be evil?
What happens to people in the fight could be, in a sense, evil. Not that it's evil, but it could end up that way. People could use it for the wrong thing.
Jack says, I don't want to eat any more corpses. Good job, good job. Quinoa. Okay, oh, that's a good question, Matt. Matt's asking you, Sir Doyle, because you're into hair metal.
Yeah.
You like Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Warrant.
Yeah.
He wants to know the band Poison.
Good band.
Are they satanic?
No.
Well, there you go. Got him, Matt. Motley Crue, they're satanic. Proudly.
Not really.
What? They put pentagrams on their logo.
Oh, then they are. They are. They put pentagrams on the
Yeah, they put pentagrams. They got a song, Shout at the Devil. They definitely made a deal. Now, Freeport is the next place. Do you know where this place is?
It's on Main Street.
On Main Street? Alright.
It's just... Probably get it cheaper in Hempstead even.
I don't know. Where do you want to go, bro? Freeport's close.
Oh, you go Freeport.
Do you want to go to Hempstead, though?
You probably get it cheaper there, yeah.
It's up to you, man.
They're probably the same. We'll go to Freeport. It's probably the same price.
Alright. We had a shooting in Hempstead the other day.
Yeah, we did.
West Hempstead.
West Hempstead's a nice part.
Yeah, well, the place where the shooting was, the Stop and Shop, it's technically in West Hempstead, but it's really in Hempstead. It's like it's like right on Hempstead.
Right. And you know what about that shooting? It's supposed to be an inside job because the guy lost his job or something.
Oh yeah.
And he went after the gun.
So you got fired and you came back. You went postal on him.
Yep, it's right here. And one guy got killed. One innocent bystander, I think, got killed. No, it was the manager that got killed. You got the right target.
Oh, jeez.
That's who he wanted, was the manager, I think. But the other people got injured.
What is Nikki Sixx? The guitarist or the bassist?
To Poison?
Nikki Sixx. He was a member of Motley Crue.
Oh, he had one arm?
Nah, you're thinking of Def Leppard. The drummer of Def Leppard.
Def Leppard's okay, right?
The drummer of Def Leppard had one arm.
Is Def Leppard okay, or is they satanic?
That's why all their songs were boom.
Is Def Leppard okay, or are they satanic? I got a question.
Is Def Leppard satanic? Sir Doyle wants to know. I don't think they were overtly satanic. Oh, he was the bassist. Okay. So that's me, Nikki Sixx.
Nikki Sixx.
Not his real name, obviously. Six referring to the 666. He said, it's not shout with the devil, it's shout at the devil.
Yeah, I told you.
So it's chill. He said this is chill.
Motley Crue, you mean? Yeah. Shout at the devil, yeah, I know
So
that.
chill, he said. LOL.
Yeah.
I think the music industry is run by Satanists.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. No doubt.
Yeah, it's hard to make it in the business, or if at all possible. The only thing is now with the internet, technically still possible to go viral. That's what we're going for. But as far as getting on a label, you got to make a deal. You got to sell yourself. You know, if you're a chick, you're gonna get gangbanged. If you're a dude, you probably get gangbanged too, or be part of a gangbang.
We could do it the way Justin Bieber did. He
Justin Bieber sold out.
He sold out, but
He's got an owl tattoo.
okay.
He's got other, Illuminati
Well,
tattoos.
there are some people that get on the internet, do the music on the internet. They get big that way.
Yeah, not necessarily big.
Underground, but
Because in order to get big, you're talking about mainstream,
Yeah.
and there's only one way into the mainstream.
Well,
You can go viral.
go viral, and that goes to
You
mainstream.
can have an underground following,
Yeah.
but they're not even gonna promote you in the mainstream unless you're.
No, but you
Well,
get in there, but if you do go viral.
I don't think so.
More people watch the internet than do
Matt
TV
says,
anyway.
yeah, but there's like recommended channels. Like
Yeah.
YouTube pushes people to the top of the search. If you don't search specifically for somebody, it's hard.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is with us is that Master Lukey is the key to bringing our music mainstream, because everything is based on my traveling show where there's a battle of the bands in
Like
conjunction
a reality show.
in conjunction with the mixed martial arts. It's
Like
going
a
to be the
rea-
greatest show on earth.
Oh yeah,
Move
definitely.
over, P.T. Barnum. The greatest show on earth is back.
Yeah.
It's a human circus with freaks.
Hospitalgate.
All type of freaks. Like this one sitting next to me. Matt says, I've read about the 80s satanic panic, and it was mostly hyperbole. Eyes Wide Shut movie is more realistic. Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut, apparently, from what I heard, of course there's misinformation, disinformation, honeypots, rabbit holes. You never know what's true. But supposedly Stanley Kubrick was the director of the moon landing footage, and they hired him because of 2001, his movie 2001. The techniques that he created for that movie were some of the techniques that were used. You can look it up on YouTube. There's still analysis of the footage and stuff like that. So Stanley Kubrick, he was the director of the footage that they used to say, that man landed on the moon, which I don't believe. And he also filmed the movie like you're talking about, Eyes Wide Shut, which was about a guy played by Tom Cruise who gets into a party that he wasn't really invited to. An Illuminati party.
Yeah.
And
Supposedly,
the movie is actually about human trafficking.
wow.
But Stanley Kubrick died when he brought his version to be produced or whatever, mastered. I'm not familiar with the terminology, but when he finished editing and he brought his final version, the people in the studio told him that he had to delete 22 minutes, which people are saying was a human trafficking ritual, either an orgy, a pedophile orgy, or possibly cannibalism. Nobody knows what the footage was because it was destroyed.
Yeah.
But supposedly it was 22 minutes, and it was in that actual party that he
You can
went
always
to.
bring that video, that stuff back. You can always bring
No,
that
it's
back.
destroyed. It's destroyed.
No, you can bring anything back. Like something like that. You trust me, it's in the internet, it's out there forever.
No, it's not on the internet.
Oh,
It was an
video.
actual film. It was an actual old school film. They had it on reels,
Oh, okay.
and they destroyed it.
Well, I'm sure that.
And then he died. He mysteriously died of a heart attack.
Well, I'm sure that.
Like days after he brought his footage to the studio, there was supposedly a story of him being yelled at by the producer, saying, "No, we can't. What are you doing? You're crazy." And then interesting movie. A little creepy. I watched it. I don't know that I would watch it again because the time that I have in my life is precious. So if I'm gonna watch a movie, there's got to be a reason for it. So I don't know that I would sit down and watch that
Understand
movie
what's going on. You were trafficking better.
and analyze it. I don't need to like take a chemistry course to know that I'm not into chemistry, bro. I don't need to learn about human trafficking to know that it's bad. Jack Tech says Cannibal by Static X is a great song. Kiss the Ground was very eye-opening for me. Oh, you watched Kiss the Ground? Yo, great movie. The best part about now, there's a lot of great parts in that movie, but right in the beginning, what they say is very interesting because what they say is that the soil, the microbes in the soil, is actually what produces the nutrients for the plant. We passed Main Street?
Past Main Street, yeah.
All right, I'll circle back. And they said the same thing happens in the intestine. That what we eat is not actually what becomes the nutrients that we absorb. It's that what we eat becomes food for the microbes, the healthy bacteria, and then those microbes produce something out of that which becomes the nutrients. Just like, bees take pollen and turn that into honey.
Here we are.
The microbes digest what we eat, and then their production of the nutrients is what we actually absorb. Amazing movie, Kiss the Ground. And everything on my list, on lifefoodcertified.com, if you click on ingredients, every beneficial to soil health and the health of the environment. It's a new subsection of something called permaculture. Permaculture is referring to the idea that the agriculture that humans are employing right now, the mass farming of animals and monocrops like bananas and grains and beans and stuff like that, is actually unsustainable and is creating a global catastrophe of the soil, of health. And then permaculture is more of a natural way to grow crops that are natural, not GMO, not harmful to the environment, and it's a permanent solution. And there is animal farming in some permaculture, methods, but there's also a life food certified subsection, which they call life food agrarianism. So it's the growing of all these crops as a solution to fix, global warming or what they would call climate change, which is happening not mainly because of industry, although that is a high cause of pollution. The actual major cause of climate change is the destruction of the topsoil, because the soil is actually what cools, and that should have been, I'm pretty sure that was in Kiss the Ground, how global warming, as they call global warming or climate change, is actually being caused by farming.
Do you think Tom Cruise is the Illuminati?
Tom Cruise? He's in the, what's that cult? L. Ron Hubbard, the Scientologist, yeah. So I think L. Ron Hubbard was an associate of Aleister Crowley.
Really?
You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
The world's evilest man.
Yep.
All right, now take a look around and let me know if you see the place where you're getting your boots. This is Main Street. Should we get out and walk?
Yeah, we can walk.
All right, let me find a parking spot.
Okay.
Okay, I see one right here. Do 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 doody 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 doo.
Sewing machines.
Okay. Hold on. Let's check the chat because somebody else said something. I'm gonna put the neck harness is actually still on. Bloodsport. Come on, man. If I'm gonna watch bad fighting, I'll watch Bellator. Matt, wants to be on the podcast. Can I video call in somehow?
Yes, you may.
You can, but yeah, you actually can.
We did it once, remember?
Yeah. Do you have FaceTime, bro? Do you have FaceTime, or do you have in the Bible it says let the ground rest every 7 years. Well, I think the Bible also talks about crops which are destructive to the environment. So does the jungle rest? The jungle doesn't rest every 7 years. You know, there's crops that just keep coming back every year. All right, so look, if you wanna call into the show, you gotta have FaceTime or Skype or Facebook Messenger. Facebook Messenger, Skype, or FaceTime. I don't have a phone, I got a PC here. Do you have a camera on it? Yeah, Facebook video. Are we friends on Facebook? We are, right? Call me on Facebook. I can plug my phone in here. And we don't have a lot of time today. We do have like an hour left though. So you want to call in? Do that now. We'll do it for a half hour because we'll give Sir Doyle a half hour to get his boots. All right. So I got my other phone, my personal phone right here, and I got Facebook Messenger right there. StreamYard before, Lukey. That's pretty easy to use for YouTube for future reference. All right, StreamYard. Let's see here. Wait for your call, Matt.
This week were uploaded and answered from our very own CDC website regarding the experimental vaccine for COVID-19. Question: if I get vaccinated, can I stop wearing a mask? CDC answer: nope. If I get vaccinated, will I be resistant to COVID? CDC answer: maybe, but probably not. If I get vaccinated, I won't be contagious to others, right? Answer: no.
All right, look, I don't want to risk being, he says 15 minutes. All right, man. So we'll get you on the way back from the shoe store. How about that? I'm not going to sit in the car and wait for him to call. He's got to put his makeup on and freshen up. All right, Matt? You got to freshen up for the show? That's cool. Hey, man. Sir Doyle took a shower. He got ready. Put on his leather jacket. I'm putting my phone in the neck harness here. Okay. I'm gonna put some money in the meter.
Is that from the just now?
Nah.
I spent now. Yeah, I don't think you've heard the call.
Matt, you good anytime, man. $30 minutes. I think that's enough, right? 30 minutes. Freeport.
Only fishing capital of the East Coast.
Yeah?
They say.
You know where your place is for the boots?
I'm trying to. Over there, sell cowboy boots here. Sorry? Cowboy boots?
Around here, I don't think. There's a pawn shop down there to the right.
Okay.
They
Pawn
sell-
shop, huh? You want secondhand cowboy boots?
No, they have cowboy boots. They're actually right here. Look.
There you go.
Told you, man. It's open? Yep, it's open.
Wow. This is the spot, huh?
Yep. Look at some of these boots here. What else was these all? What do you think?
Hell no.
No? Okay. Definitely not, right? Definitely not these, right?
I mean, are you going for fancy or are you going for everyday?
I'm going for rock and roll.
Rock and roll? Oh man. I mean, cowboy boots themselves are rock and roll. Do you really gotta get gaudy?
Yeah, why not? I only live once.
But you gotta make sure they match, you
What
know?
about these?
Yeah, those are plain.
It's like dirty fast, right? Suede?
No, I wouldn't say. Oh, that's suede? Yeah, don't get suede. Get something you could wipe clean. You know? People will be throwing their underwear at you, so
Let's see something. What about these?
those are cool. What is this thing now? What's this thing here? Is that for a stirrup?
Yeah.
Is that so they could hook you up to some chains and spread your legs and torture you?
Let's see what these look like. What about these?
Too pointy. I like that design though on the thing.
You
It
do?
looks like a bird. This right here.
Oh, I haven't done that. How about these? 2.2, right?
I would go with more of a square tip.
I kind of like the pointy ones for the more rock and roll.
Like, see, this is.
No, that's definitely not that. Wait a minute, I found something. Yes, look, what do you think?
Let me take a look. Hold on.
No, definitely no.
Ooh, it's got a bowl on it. It's got a bowl there. It's actually nice.
You think? Do you have my size?
Let's go through them all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't just pick the first one that you like. We'll
Definitely.
just put it off to the side. We'll put that as a possible.
Wait a minute, I got some cool here.
No, I don't like the.
No,
I don't like those nubs on it. What is that?
Rock and roll, man.
These things?
Yeah.
Looks like
Wait a minute,
pimples.
Look at these. What do you think? What do you think?
Snakeskin? See, you being a Christian, I don't think you want snakeskin on you.
Like you said, snakes aren't evil.
Yeah. Okay. Dang, look at this one. They got the alligator. Holy.
What do you think?
I think they're too pointy.
How about the alligator one?
No.
No?
Ooh, that one's got a cross on it.
Where?
On the top
Oh.
shelf.
Top shelf? Yeah.
It's white, though.
White, yeah.
These are nice.
Too square. Want some point to it. I'll try these snakeskin one though. I'll try these on.
What's that? You gonna try them on?
I'm gonna try them on.
All
Put
right.
this aside. We're gonna look at a couple others.
Got two possibilities here. Just. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, thank And what size are you?
I'm a size 13 in boot.
Pues almost all of them come up to 11.
11?
See which one. I think this one is 13, let me see.
Is this 13 here?
No, this one.
But isn't this crosses on? It's 13? That's good. Then I like that. I like that. Is that 13? What about this one here with the cross on it?
Let me see. Let me see.
This is the cross. How much is it? What size is this?
That one. I think it's up to 11.
No?
Up to 11.
Let me just try these on.
Okay.
Try these on. These are nice. So cool.
Does that say G on it?
I don't know. That's cool.
It says G.
How much are these? How much are these?
It's original. It's 250.
Let me try them on first. You need more. You have a variety of prices here, right?
This one is 140, but if you want, you can try that on.
But they're 140.
Much cheaper.
Yeah, I think these will go with these.
Gotta
Thank
try
you,
them on
miss.
though. Look, when we get rich, you can buy some big, expensive ones.
Yeah. Well, these are good, expensive. You just
Pull your
gotta
socks
get
up,
by
bro.
'em.
Pull your socks up.
Too small. Too small.
Try the other one. If you fit you, I'll give you a better price.
She says she's gonna give you a discount.
You give us a discount? Thank you so much. How much discount?
Pull your socks up. Shh. Pull them tight.
What do you think? What do you think?
What? You asking me?
Yeah.
I like combat boots, bro. Come on, don't ask me.
So how much is the discount?
I'll give you 200.
Anything else that's cheaper?
He's haggling.
Okay.
But that's 300. I give you 200.
Okay. Thank you, miss. You think they're too pointy?
What happened?
They're too pointy?
Do I think they're too pointy?
No, look all right?
Up to you, bro. I don't want to influence you if you like it. What do you guys think in the chat? Stand back so we can look
Wait
at
a
you.
minute now. Those are the same ones,
Yeah,
okay.
try the other one.
Anybody in the chat like comment on the boots?
Matt says Cowboy Doyle.
Cool, cool.
Try the other one.
Yep.
We gotta get you some different pants so you could show them off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can show them off anyway. But I just want to.
They can't see them. They get you some shorts or something. How about some Daisy Dukes?
No, thanks.
What do you guys think?
Thank God my wallet's right here. That would have been a bit. How much for your belt?
Nice, but need black soles.
Then, what size are you?
32.
Why you need black soles, Kevin?
32?
How much?
That's 30.
Alright, I'll come back later another time for that. Right there.
Sure, Doyle's money's burning a hole in his pocket. He just wants to spend all his money on it.
That's
You
25.
got a belt, bro.
What's that?
This one 25.
That's alright. I'll pass on the belt for now. One's right there.
I don't think you need black soles with those boots, man. Just look better with black. Yeah, but you can't see the top. First of all, the soles match his jacket. Okay, so the brown in the jacket, the paleness of his skin, and then you can't see. Can you hike up your pants a little bit so we can see the actual boot? Yeah, put it up there. And see, he's got the gold G and the stars. Damn. I think you might need to know a secret handshake to wear those boots.
Yeah, put the sneakers in there.
To wear those boots, you gotta know the secret handshake.
Get a box, please?
Yes.
Give me the box.
Okay.
Hey, these are nice.
Yeah, you gotta wear shorts or Daisy Dukes so you can show off the boots. That's what I'm saying. Matt agrees.
Take the pants in the boot.
Tuck the pants in the boot. Okay, are those boot cut jeans?
Yep.
Okay. So tuck them in. Come on, man.
Yeah, leave them out for now. Only when we're going like in a concert or something we do. I'll put them in.
Is that so? Look at the face of this man. Got his new boots. Yeehaw! How does it feel walking in those things?
Awesome. They're real comfortable.
Wow.
Is this a porn store? A porn shop?
Nah. It's a specialty store.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, in the Latin, South American community, they have a lot of cowboys.
Yeah, I like
not around
these
here,
better.
but
I like these better.
she might not have them in 13. Why don't you ask?
You think maybe?
I don't like white, bro.
Yeah, you're right. White gets dirty too fast. Glad you said that.
But those boots you got there are the pointiest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know they're pretty pointy.
Don't kick anybody with that. You'll kill them. Matt says you got to pop your collar wearing those boots. Take a step back. Back more. Back. Keep going. A little more. We got to see the whole outfit. Keep going. Go back to that chair with the second chair there. There it is. All right, now do your Elvis pose. Do the Elvis pose, you know, when he's like. Honka honka burning low.
Honka honka burn low. Honka honka burn low.
You got any moves that you do on stage, like a spin around or?
Honka burning low. Pretty mama. Hey out there, pretty mama.
You do any spins or anything on stage?
Nah.
Kick your leg up?
You get that box?
Yes.
Thank you.
What does that say? El General. Oh, wow. Toda una revolución en botas.
She said these are $300 boots.
Honor, valor, and
You said
lealtad.
these normally are $300 boots? These normally are $300?
Yes, more and more.
And more?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cheapest you can get in original leather is 300.
So these are $300, $400,
I sell them at 300, but
and they're normally 400.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got a new nickname, bro.
What's that? That's
El General. The General. Who's higher than a general, though? You can't be higher than me. Here, put those in here.
I'm not higher than you.
That's what I'm saying. Who's higher than the general?
Just Sir Doyle. You're Master Lukey. I'm Sir
No,
Doyle.
you're the general, bro.
No, you're the
It
head
says
guy.
it right here.
You're the head guy.
Muchas gracias. There you go. That's pretty. Come on, man. I'm not carrying this for you.
I'm sorry.
It's your boots now. Did you pay the lady?
Yeah.
Got a receipt?
Got a receipt, ma'am?
I don't know. Do you want one? I'm just asking.
I do. Just in case. You never be too sure.
She probably wants it off the books.
These were in the window,
pay
so
taxes.
they're...
Styling. That's what I'm saying. You need to tuck those pants in. Ooh, I like that denim
I
hat.
want to see by hand because I haven't problem with the...
What's that?
Yeah.
I
She's
made
gonna-
one by hand.
Okay.
Yeah, you could put whatever number you want on there. You know?
You-
She could say she sold them for 500. Actually, no, that's probably, she don't want to pay taxes on that. I think you probably want to put less. There's some wild boots though, holy. Got the, I like these with the bull on them. See, I could actually,
Oh, yeah.
right there, the bull.
That should would look good on you, too.
What's your name?
Doyle, D-O-Y-L-E.
I would get these, although I wouldn't get boots because I have vegan friends that wouldn't like that. I mean, I got these tactical boots, but I think the next boots I'm gonna look for some kind of alternative, plant-based alternative.
You saw Reebok sneakers here, huh?
You got everything. These are the ones that I would get.
That actually would look good on you. But they don't have it in your size, do they?
Yeah, I can fit an 11. Wide though, wide sole. These are cool. Got the alligator skin though. Holy. This place will get you suited up.
What's that?
I said this place can get you suited up. They got vests and everything.
Yep.
Look at that. That's my stuff right there. I like vests. El General. This is the same company. They make good stuff. Bro, decide before we leave if you're gonna you know, exchange them. You can't go out there and wear them and then come back. So if you don't like them, it's gonna be tough because they don't have a lot in your size.
Oh, it's not that clear.
But don't settle on something you don't want. Oh, they got the soccer too. Okay. Don't just buy something because you want to spend your money. What's this? These are probably coats. I don't need anything. I don't need to look.
How much are these? Oh, this is the same point. This is this one. Yeah, it's the same thing, right?
It's the same thing.
Okay. I like them, yes. I take them.
Okay. I mean, you asked me. That's why I'm just telling you. You asked me if I thought they were too pointy. So, my next purchase, I'm gonna get some sandals. The Tevas, though.
Yeah.
You gotta get some Tevas.
Okay,
For the summer.
thank you.
Buen dia.
You too.
See, I like some of this stuff here. This is cool. They got the buckles.
I really stand out with these.
Belt buckles.
I really stand out with these.
Yeah, I like the Aztec designs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Look good, right?
That way. Yeah, it's open. It's open now. Let's get one more look at these boots, bro. Go across the street. I want to get a good shot of you. Kevin says you look like you look like $50,000.
Really?
Matt says you're looking sharp.
Thanks.
And then Kevin also says you need a hat.
Ah.
Yeah, but then that would cover up his hair.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see the boots or no?
Yeah, right here. Oh, sorry.
You gonna tuck them in or you leave it like that?
Do both.
Tuck those bad boys. All right, now strut. Pretend you're walking on stage. And there he is. The General. Turn sideways. All right, now pretend you're playing guitar.
Wolf for the money, two for the show. Free to get ready to now go choose. The Boma Blue suede shoes. You do anything but they offer my blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. You can find my name all over the place, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You do anything but they offer my blue suede shoes.
Lay off of my cowboy boots. Just another day in the life of a rock star. In training, rock star in training.
I was almost a rock star already before.
Well, things happen for a reason, don't they?
Yep. It was so we
You
could
would
meet
have
up.
had to sell your butthole
Yep.
if you signed with them.
And I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that for anything less than $200. Urban Cowboy.
John Travolta's the Urban Cowboy.
Matt says Urban Cowboy. Rural style meets the city. Yeah, well, this is a South American store. The lady was Spanish. You could tell. You've probably seen it. Mexicans in Texas. Around here, we got El Salvador. We got people from, Peru, Bolivia, and they're cowboys. Farmers.
These aren't like the other ones. These fit me. The other ones I had, I bought off on the internet. Get rid of them if they were too big.
Oh, really?
You have remember them?
I think so, yeah.
The Justins?
The General. You are booted. Yeah, so Matt, look, if you want to call in, we got about an hour left before Doyle's got to get out of the car because I got to go pick up the kid I'm babysitting for. I can't film with the kid anymore because my stalker ex called his... My stalker ex messaged his mom on Facebook.
Oh, that's not good.
And trying to get me in trouble or something. And of course, the lady took my side because I helped their family out a lot. But she said, "Look, I don't care who you date in your life or what you do. I just, want to make sure that my kids are safe, blah, blah, blah." So I can't put the kid on YouTube anymore.
And so when we go there, we'll just turn it off the YouTube then.
Right? Nah, because I got stuff to do after that, so I got to drop you off beforehand.
Okay.
And that's, I got to be there at 1:50. It's 12:35 right now, so we got a little over an hour.
Okay.
I don't know what you want to do, man.
I don't know.
That's not enough time to make food, but we can hang out or we can go back and jam.
You want to jam?
Alright. Go left here. We might be able to get enough time in for a couple of songs. Let's see. So we gotta we gotta leave. Now if we go back to my place, we gotta have 20 minutes. Yeah, we're not gonna really have time to jam. Let's just find a spot
Okay.
and hang out. I'll set up the tripod.
These boots are nice, Mr. Lukey.
Let's find a spot where I can fucking pee in the woods.
She said they're normally $400. I believe her because they,
Well, she said the very least you're gonna pay for boots like that is
$300.
Is $300, and
I got them $200.
Retail would be at least double what she paid. So you got to figure if she's selling them at $300, that means she paid somewhere probably between $100 and $150.
Wow.
So she sold them to you for $200. She's still making a little bit of profit.
Yeah.
But it's got to be hard to have a brick and mortar these days. I mean, how many people are actually walking in to buy cowboy boots? And like enough to pay thousands of dollars of rent? Like, how is a place like that in business? Is everybody crooked?
There are a lot of people that wear cowboy boots.
Is everybody
a lot more than you think?
Supported by fucking the criminal cartel? Is that place secretly a fucking drug mule facility where they put cocaine in cowboy boots? So Doyle, check the inside of your boots, make sure there's no cocaine residue. You don't want to be getting just by you having your feet sweat. Oh, all right, so we're going into Merrick here.
Yeah.
It's kind of swampy. I know of a couple of places where there might be like a trail we could go on. I gotta pee. I'm not going into a Dunkin' Donuts or a gas station just to use the bathroom, so let's just drive a little bit further and then figure it out. Jack Attack says, listen to an Aussie band called The Grave. They have a song, Kill Shelter, that has resonated with me. Kill Shelter, okay. Why does it resonate with you? Matt, you thought you were the general? Well, you're in Canada, though. There's more than one general.
I'm Sir Doyle.
And, Sir Doyle could be a general, but because the Sir kind of trumps that in terms of, the Sir is kind of like a royalty. A general, in certain cultures, like if it's a military emperor, then maybe the general would be considered royalty. Oh, I see. The Kill Shelter was a song about cutting out animal products. Wow. Yeah, see, punk rock has some what's the word? Some spirit in there, the hardcore spirit. I see some trees up there, but my friend Max used to live down there. Who's beeping at me? Oh, it stopped at a green light. My friend Max used to live down that street. That's why I almost turned. But, he was a friend of a friend, and then we actually became close friends. So we're gonna pull over up here. This is where we're gonna stop here. This looks like a wilderness area. Ooh, that's cool. Fuck. The only thing is, I don't want like a cop to pull over.
Yeah, you might not.
And
Yeah,
we're allowed to park here.
We are?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to leave.
let's but I just don't want them to be like, oh, what are you guys doing over here? And then asking for my fucking license, because I got a suspended license.
No, you might as well have been. I don't want you to get overnight.
Let's park on the side street. So we're going to just do a
Alright,
quick loop
alright.
around. We're going to come back, but I'm not going to park on the main street. I'm going to park on the side street. Bruce Jenner running for governor in California. Is it Bruce Jenner, though, or is it Caitlyn Jenner? Who's actually running? Is he back to being a dude, or... I don't know what happened with that. I don't really follow. How does he gender himself?
I'm not voting for him, transgender freak.
Well, I don't think he's a transgender freak, but California is a fucking nightmare right now, isn't it?
Freak.
I mean, I can only go by what I see as far as a very huge homeless population. It looks like it's just a homeless population that's like taking over the streets or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way they portray it.
Where's that?
In California.
What's
in
that?
Los Angeles. There's like 10 cities and who knows. Let's see, so okay. Is there any type of parking regulation here? I don't see any signs. You know, these rich people don't like... Oh, I see a don't stop any time, but there's a car parked there. So is that arrow going forward? Yes, okay, that arrow's going forward. So, we're good. We're good to park here. Wow, 7 viewers, that's good. You see, it's like crazy. Like, the longer we're on, the more people have time to sign on. So, that's why these streams, sometimes it's better to do a longer stream.
Yeah.
And that's what they do on Twitch, which is like a streaming, it's like a YouTube, but only streaming. And then these people, they stream all day long. And that's their job. They got hot tub streamers, they got video game streamers, they got fitness streamers. Predictions for this weekend. Alright, Matt's gonna call in next week. Okay. We'll do it next week, bro. As long as we're...
Do you know Matt yet? Or it's just from...
Matt's my friend on Facebook, too.
Oh. We're gonna know him soon.
Any predictions for this weekend? I'm gonna say Whaley. I'm gonna say Bullet and Masvidal. The reason I'm saying Masvidal is because you can no longer win with just wrestling. Masvidal is so good that he's not gonna get knocked out. He's not gonna get submitted. He's not gonna get TKO'd on the ground. Anything's possible, but I think he's just too well-rounded and too good at everything. And even though Usman has striking and he has beat people with striking, if you go by the last fight, which is probably the best thing to analyze, right? If you go by their last fight, he chose not to do striking for some reason. Now I didn't even actually watch the whole fight, so I don't know when it happened, but I'm gonna say that maybe he didn't like the feeling, or he got tagged. Like I said, I don't know what happened in the fight, but he chose to basically do a lay and pray, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like what Matt Serra did to Chris Lytle to win The Ultimate Fighter Season 6, which people were upset about. They thought it was bullshit. Like, how could you win just by holding a guy up against the fence and doing foot stomps? So, yeah, nobody's punch proof, and Usman could catch Masvidal if he's if he sleeps on him. Like if Masvidal isn't careful, if he thinks, oh, I'm just gonna walk through his punches, he might get slept or something. But I think the idea that Usman's gonna grapple his way to a decision victory, that's probably the least likely scenario, in my opinion. I think, first of all, I think that Masvidal's gonna win. He's either gonna win on a decision, by outstriking him, or get a finish, or Usman is going to win on a TKO and catches Masvidal and puts him out. But I definitely don't think Usman's going to win another decision like that, unless he's able to do more damage on the floor with takedowns. It seems like really hard to hold people down these days. But you think he's really good at grinding? All right. Well, anyway, that's my predictions. I'm going to say Weili, I'm going to say Masvidal, and I'm going to say Bullet, Shevchenko. I am rooting for Thug Rose, though. I'm rooting for her to win by TKO. I just really think that Weili looks unbeatable. And Shevchenko, she's just a complete fighter. And I think she's gonna walk through Andrade. Rose has a good shot. Yeah, I never seen Weili get tagged. So does Rose have that knockout power? They're so small, But the best fighter Longo's ever had, besides me. You have Matt Serra, you have Chris Weidman, you have Al Iaquinta, you have Aljamain Sterling, you have Pete Dragosel, and you have Eddie Truck Gordon. He's got a wall, and on his wall, high up above the mats, there's a line of all the guys that made it to the big show, and I'm the first one.
You're first?
Yeah, I'm the first one because when they first made the wall, it was only a small group of guys, and they wanted Matt in the middle because he was champion. So I was the first one, but I was kind of on the edge. Also, because I was the first one on actual television, it brought a lot of notoriety to his gym, and
You won the.
When I was on the show, the notoriety that we got from having me on the show, it enabled him to open up a much larger facility in a better neighborhood.
I found out that Fight Nerd thing, that wasn't your nickname. That was the guy's nickname that had the show.
Yeah.
And you were the silent assassin.
Yeah.
But the fact that you were on that show says something. Big time. Because he only interviewed big time fighters, Fight Nerd.
Nah, he's nothing.
You sure?
The Fight Nerd, you're nothing to me. Anybody can make a YouTube show. Look at us.
Yeah.
The Fight Nerd is like us, except with no credibility.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even do it anymore. He was a flash in the pan. One of those guys that's not really not really one of us, who just wants to get something out of the game. Just like there's a million t-shirt companies. Oh, this one's called Gut Check. I'm not lying. There actually was a Gut Check.
Gut Check?
Oh, yeah. They're gone. How many companies actually make it? How many companies are from people who are actually in the game?
Well, we get to stream every day when I move in the apartment. We're going to really get big. Because
Kevin, is Chris the best out of the group? If we had like a fight, if we had a tournament of all Longo's guys, Weidman would win, yeah. Weidman would beat Sarah because of the size and the wrestling. And he would beat me because of the size and the wrestling also. But he probably would beat Matt on the decision, maybe. And he probably would just
Tyson
destroy me.
Fury. Tyson Fury.
What?
Tyson Fury, have you hear him?
Tyson Fury, what about him?
He's supposed to be a good fighter.
And?
What do you think on that? What's your opinion on that?
He's a boxer.
You don't have any comment on it?
I hope he dies. How about that? That's my comment. I
Yeah,
hope
like
all
it.
boxers die and there's no boxing anymore. Oh, Weidman's fighting. Yeah. Why is the betting line even? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Why is that? I hope all boxers die and then there's no more boxing anymore. How about that? Especially the promoters. Come on, man, let's go. Anybody who's making money in boxing, I hope you die. Sorry, I'll kill you myself. That's a metaphor, you know. Metaphor, I won't really kill you. I just want to kill your business. And I don't want you to actually physically die in this world. When I talk about death, I'm talking about sales. So when I want somebody to die, I want them to actually work for me. And I make money off of you. But the way that I do it is a lot healthier. You make money, I make money, and you don't get killed from traumatic brain injury. So was I the pioneer? Yeah, you could say that. I mean, I was the first one on the show. And that was like a pivotal moment in MMA. When it kind of went mainstream. Let's flip the camera. Isn't that a metaphor? Look, plastic bags.
What's that?
It's a metaphor.
For what?
Plastic bags in nature.
What's that?
What's the metaphor?
Yeah, why did I do that?
It's littering.
It's not?
It's littering.
Oh, okay. Is that supposed to be like say something? Statement?
Yeah, it's like, nature's supposed to be pristine. But we got plastic bags and garbage everywhere on the side of the road. Alright, now we're going to stop here. I'm going to set this camera up. I'm going to go down and pee. All natural pee coming out of me. What happened?
Don't leave that there, somebody.
Don't what?
Don't leave that there. It's just windy.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that windy, man.
It's windy now. Blowing now.
Alright, have a seat on the thing there.
What?
Have a seat. Cool.
Alright. Go pee. You done? Yeah. use the wind, it's gonna blow over. It's so windy.
He wants to know if the boots are tight.
Boots are fine.
Yeah. Left my phone in the car. So I don't know, guys. That's
I don't feel comfortable over here.
what we got planned for today.
I don't feel comfortable over here. I had a bad experience in traffic. Could we move?
Think we're gonna get hit by a car?
I'm just feeling comfortable.
So Doyle thinks we're gonna get hit by a car. Get it, Doyle. Walk back to the car. Walking on this lonely road, Sir Doyle's got his fan boots. Every day on the street, Sir Doyle. Mulberry season doesn't start till summertime. It's about a month into summer. The weather gets hot, and you know, these might be mulberry trees around here. It's a good question. Fiddleheads are fern sprouts. Yeah, and what do you do with that? You eat them? Super tasty. Really? Okay. Fiddleheads. Interesting. That's got to be healthy, huh? What is it? Fern sprouts? Oh, is that the thing that looks like a little curly thingy? I've seen those. They actually sell them like in markets too. But you foraged for them. That's cool, man. You find them in the swampy areas. Okay. Might have been some back there. We missed out on an opportunity. You don't like it? It's in the swampy area. Why? The bugs come after you?
Ugh. I just feel I felt like cars are going by, and I was afraid the phone was gonna blow away and all that.
Oh, I see. That's the type of person you are, huh? When the going gets tough, you quit.
No, I just don't want to get.
That's exactly what happened. How could you say no? That's exactly what just happened. You were scared that the phone was gonna fall over, so you quit the show.
I want to save the show.
You want to save the show by going to sit in a car instead of being out in nature.
Yeah,
Because you're scared.
scared we're gonna lose everything.
We just lost everything.
No,
It's like, oh, I'm scared of COVID, so I'm gonna get a vaccine. And then you fucking die from the vaccine. Oh, at least you didn't get COVID. You know something, Sir Doyle? You might be one of them Illuminatis.
I'm not.
I don't know if I could trust you, bro. Alright. I gotta bring the car back.
Okay.
The guy needs the car. Alright, y'all. We're going back to Sir Doyle's crib. We got the errands done for today. I think it was a successful show.
Yep.
Next week we're gonna have. Oh, hold on. Matt says I don't mind the bugs, but there are a few mosquitoes where they like to grow. swampy area. Only in season for 2 weeks, then they become poisonous. What? Really? Holy. It's like a puffer fish. You're living on the edge, man. You live in danger.
How long they live?
The fern sprouts that he forages for and ate, they're good for 2 weeks and then they become poisonous. Well, ferns, I know you can use ferns as a natural bug repellent. So maybe that says something. If bugs don't want to go near them, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't eat them. That's like pesticides. Kills bugs. What does it do to people?
Yep.
We are all one. One nation. Well, it's not that I didn't think of it. It's just that once they started making money at it, it's a self-regulating cycle where they actually have formulas where they figure out how much they're going to have to pay to the families of people who are injured and get killed by pesticides, and then how much profit do they make, and then since the profit is higher than what they had to pay out, it's actually as profitable to keep running the business. You know?
These look better in, right? The pants in?
I mean, isn't that the whole purpose?
Well, can you do it all? Can we do it
To
all?
have bootcut jeans and tuck them in?
Well, it depends on what you do. Like, you could switch up styles.
Read about fiddleheads and give you the life food interpretation. Well, I don't have to read about it. I can just tell you right now. Because a human is not an herbivore. So there's a point when a seed becomes a sprout and it's actually biochemically processed as a fruit. So quinoa, for example, quinoa is a seed of a flower. When you sprout the quinoa like a fruit, the body processes it like a fruit. We can't process greens. So when the sprout becomes a green, the body digests it like a green. We don't have the extra stomach and intestinal length of an herbivore. So we can't get nutritional benefit from greens. Like people think, oh, kale has calcium, so if I eat kale, I get calcium. But kale actually has a negative calcium ratio because of the other elements that are in there that require, let me just plug this buckle in so it stops buzzing. There's a type of digestion that has to occur to make an herbivore be able to get nutrition out. Like cows have, double stomachs. They got long intestines because, the material has to ferment in the gut. And leafy greens and spinach, like you're saying, and arugula, which I've been on an arugula kick lately. All these lettuces and cabbage and broccoli and stuff like that, cruciferous vegetables are more closer to greens. I wouldn't say they're useless. What they do is they eco-sterilize, and there is a beneficial bacteria that comes out of that. It's called a Protobacillus. These greens, and the deeper green they are, the more you get. But it's not nutrition per se. It's more like doing a cleaning of your kitchen counter. If you got a mess on your kitchen counter, which you could say most people have a mess in the intestine, myself included. Yeah, what's up, Rick? Protobacillus. That's in those, No, I mean, it's just, I'll give you an example. So, might help H. pylori. Yeah, definitely. H. pylori is a bacteria that comes from flesh. It's actually parasitical. You know, it burrows into the intestinal wall. So the heavy green program that a lot of places do with juicing and stuff like that, it does help. But it's not going to give you nutrition per se. At least that's how I was taught, you know. That's how I was raised. Just imagine the size of a gorilla's belly. You know, they're super strong, but they have a different digestive system than us because they actually are herbivores and frugivores. They're frugivores and they're herbivores because their belly's so big. I think I might be wrong on that actually. Gorillas. I know the chimps are frugivores, but I think the gorillas are herbivores. I know they eat an insane amount of leaves, but they have a big belly too, so I don't know if that's an adaptation or if that's an evolution. Anyway, look guys, I can only talk about what I know and what I do and what I recommend. You know, I got people that criticize me and they say, oh, you know, you're a certain way because your diet is garbage, and all I could say is, look, at the end of the day, I'm the one that has to fight. I'm the one that has to live in this body, and I just, you know, I guess have to tell you that you just have to trust that I wouldn't do something that's gonna harm me in either of those ways. Like, I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to lose matches. You know, I want to be strong. I want to fight. I want to have speed, you know, agility, flexibility. Everything I do, from the way that I eat to the medicine that I take to urine therapy, it's for a purpose. It's not just because I have you know, like a vegan. They're not necessarily eating for performance. Vegans are eating because they believe that animals should be treated a certain way. And so a vegan would eat things that I wouldn't eat. And because at the end of the day, like I said, I have to perform. And I have to perform a long time, and I have to perform at a late stage in my life. As far as athletes go, you know, I'm old for an athlete, and yet I still have to fight. So I can't be stiff. I can't be bulky. I can't eat meat and do steroids because that's not for longevity. Now you could say maybe that eating meat and doing steroids will help you to win a fight, and that could be true. That could be true, that eating meat, doing steroids, and doing cocaine even, and meth, and speed, they could help you to kill somebody. You know, if you look at the history of meth, it was actually created for pilots and soldiers to be better killing machines. So, you know, that's not my goal. My goal is to be an example of a healthier version of what's currently being promoted, not just in MMA, but also in food. And I believe, you know, that I can actually compete against those people that are doing that stuff. And I think I could, at the very least, show up, you know, have a good showing, whether or not I win or not, whether or not I get a high score. I think I can have enough of a good showing where people will want to learn more. Yeah, maybe some people won't want to learn more, but maybe they will, and that's the risk I'm willing to take. That's the shot I'm going for. That's the mission I'm on. I'm going to do whatever it takes to bring Master Luki to the forefront.
You're saying urine therapy helps your voice?
I've heard that, yeah. Matt says, I love hearing your interpretation. my approach to nutrition is kind of like MMA. Listen to different schools of thought and try things and use what works for me. Yeah, the only thing is that there's a lot of bullshit out there, man. You got people that are promoting, so you know, you can't trust everything as the truth. Like, if you look at martial arts, and say you look at Hapkido or Taekwondo or something that doesn't have a reputation as a good fighting system, you know, in terms of mixed martial artists, right? Like, you have combat Hapkido that's taught to the Korean Special Forces, okay? So depending on who you talk to, they're going to tell you that it's a legit fighting art or not. So somebody in MMA might say, oh, well, who comes from combat Hapkido and does MMA? So they'll be like, oh, well, if that's not happening and they're not winning, then, you know, it's not a legit style. Too much kicking in Taekwondo. You know, you got to learn the ground game, blah, blah, blah. Which that's true also. But if you look at martial arts, you can see, okay, now if in a combat Hapkido demonstration, you have two people, and then one person does technique on the other person, and that's the move. That's what you're actually seeing. That's fuck. Did I make the wrong turn? I think we did. What's going on here, though? We stopped at a green light. That's not good. That's the proof right there, because it's like, this is what we're going for. This is the move that we're going for, and this is how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like if somebody says, oh, this is the diet I do, and you don't know that they're actually doing steroids. Like, if you look on Men's Fitness magazine, if you look on Instagram, all these influencers saying, oh, I take this supplement and look at me, and you don't know that they're actually taking legit steroids. You know what I'm saying? But so it's a little different. You can't make that comparison to martial arts, because the thing is with the fighting, the fighting itself is the proof. When you look at eating, it's like you have eating, but then you have the effect of the eating. So yeah, Kev, there's a lot of BS out there in fighting, you know, in nutrition, everywhere. Is this the turn I need to make? Fuck. Yeah. Alright.
But in these pro wrestlers, I mean, that's all acting, right?
Yeah, pro wrestling is called sports entertainment because it's based on
Fictional
it's
fight.
based on an actual event, which is a type of wrestling, but then it's scripted.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a legitimate sport because the moves are all predetermined. Staged. Yeah. So it's like the difference between a demonstration in martial arts and an actual fight. So the demonstration is predetermined. That's not an actual fight.
Yeah.
But an actual fight is not predetermined. You don't know what you're gonna get. Matt says, I love your science on isolates. I stopped wasting money on vitamins thanks to you. Yeah, that's good, man. It is a waste of money because the problem with isolates is there's two problems. First of all, like what you're referring to is that there's no such thing as isolate in nature. So the body, to be able to manage that, to be able to do something with the isolate, it has to complex it. You have to complex the isolate to have it in a usable form. And that results in a net loss because what's coming out of your body in terms of minerals, in terms of hydrogen ions, which is energy, you end up with a net loss of health. The synergistic effect, yeah, that's got to be it. The other thing is a lot of these isolates that they're selling to you are analogs. And an analog is actually a synthetic vitamin that's grown on a mold. So they call it vitamin D, and they call it vitamin C, but it's actually the excrement of a mold. And and they
The vitamin
GMO.
C's not good for you?
They GMO these molds to be able to produce a vitamin C analog, but it's not vitamin C from a plant. The vitamin C you get out of lemon juice is not the same vitamin C that you buy in a pill form.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Vitamin C in lemon juice is complex with bioflavonoids and other components that they haven't even discovered yet. But if you buy vitamin C by itself, like my parents in the 80s, 70s and 80s, they took mega doses of vitamin C because it was all the rage in the natural health movement, but because of a guy named Linus Pauling.
Yeah.
Linus Pauling, I believe, is the father of natural hygiene, which is a great teaching, you know, that you have internal hygiene in your intestine that that is, you know, the source of health. But the analogs that they were using, my parents ended up with kidney stones because of vitamin C megadose. What's up, Karen? Better to eat the seed-bearing fruit, as in Genesis 1:29. When God said that's what He gave us to eat. Oh, Linus Pauling wrote Sugar Blues. I actually read that book. That was the second book I read after Nutrition and Your Mind. Sugar Blues is only about sugarcane, though. And while it's true that sugarcane is toxic like that, the sugar blues can come about from grains. And my father, even though he read Sugar Blues, he's addicted to starch. And that has the same biochemical effect as cane sugar. Because all grains break down into, all starch breaks down into
I'm still somewhat
disaccharide.
addicted to fish.
Well, fish has parasites,
Yeah.
so that makes sense. They burrow in the intestinal wall. There's a way that you can use herbs to cause a puckering, where the intestinal wall actually squeezes the parasites. They get killed by the herbs, and then the intestine squeezes it out like a pimple, and then you poop out these fucking worms. But there's beef tapeworm. There's something from chicken that's parasitical, and it could all be healed. Puckering effect with herbs for worms. Yes, sir. Oh, and then also there's, you're saying that's in fish, Karen? Mercury, lead, cadmium, and bichlorinated biphenyls. Wow.
I see all Dunkin' Donuts all the time. Not anymore.
I never really was a big Dunkin' guy because they give you such a small cup and it's like $2. But if you have the app for McDonald's, you get a large for $1.
What about Starbucks?
Yeah, Starbucks is good coffee, but it's expensive.
I got Starbucks last night for $3.50. $3.50.
Yeah, that's expensive. I get $1 coffee at McDonald's.
I know, but Starbucks is quality coffee.
I mean, can you tell the difference? If you put two coffees next to each other, I don't know that I'm going to be able to tell the difference.
I can.
Fasting will also remove parasites, Karen says, in the book Fast Your Way to Health by Lee Bueno Agar. The only thing is, Karen, how many people can actually do a fast? I'm telling you, I'm more disciplined than anybody in this realm, and it's hard for me. It's a struggle for me to do fasting. Like, at any point, I can lose it. And there was so many times when I was this close to stopping my fast, and I just, out of a miracle, of whatever reason, I read something, I heard something, I decided something switched. I don't think most people like Sir Doyle is going to be able to do a fast straight away. I think we got to do this gradually. We got to get him on a healthy menu. We got to put him on a whole bunch of herbs and shit to clean him out. and then maybe he can do fasting. But you can actually die if you do straight fasting.
I could have died.
Yeah, people can die from straight fasting because the shit that's inside them has nothing to push it out, and it just sits there and rots, and they actually toxify. They get toxified. They end up with sepsis, Karen. And not only that, fasting is not profitable, okay? The shaman has one foot in this world and one foot in the spirit world. We got to turn this into a business. Fasting is not a business. That's a way out of business. Fasting can save your life. That's true. I agree with that. Fasting saved my life. Karen, you're obviously a special person. Most people can't go 21 days without food, but
Wow, it's a long
you deserve a round of applause for that.
Cha-ching.
I'm working up to that. I got 7 so far. I'm doing 7, and then I'm gonna do 14, and then
I
21.
did 7 once. I drank water. Nothing but water.
Save lives, not profit from death of others. Well, look, you're an idealist, okay? You're an idealist that has no reach. I'm sorry, but you're coming at me like that. You have no followers on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? How can you talk to me about saving lives when I'm... This is a new age, Karen. We can't roam through Galilee healing people like Jesus. And another thing, I'm not profiting from the death of others. How am I profiting from the death of others? Most people, if they do my program, is a transition to a healthier way of living. That's rude? It's rude for me to say that you have no reach? Okay. Well, look, you want to make a response video on YouTube? Go for it. I don't think you even have a channel. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just saying. You're saying do fasting. I'm saying... If you're saying do fasting, I'm saying how are you going to make a business out of that? How are you going to reach Timmy, whose mom buys him Lunchables and cereal? That's who I'm going for. I'm going for the kid that I was growing up. My dad, he gave me pizza, and he was into health. Most kids got McDonald's. I got pizza and wheat germ. I got, homemade Italian vegetarian food. And that was a step in the right direction. You're saying okay, let's just abolish the food industry. Does that make sense to you? Come on.
That makes sense to me.
I know you're triggered because I called you out on not having any followers. But does it make sense to you thinking that you're just going to abolish the food industry? Nobody does healing like that. It's just got to be a transition. It's people that you showed me. They look skinny. They won't do well in a fight, and they're not mainstream. So
and
I don't know
also,
what to somewhere. Why do I need marijuana? I need marijuana for depression. Hello, I have depression. And a painkiller? Okay, well that's good too. I mean, it helps. It's a performance enhancer. Depression and performance enhancement. That's why I use marijuana. I'm not Jesus. I'm half man. What were you gonna say, man? I'm sorry.
yeah.
All right, I gotta go.
I was gonna say. Forgot what I was gonna say.
All right, well, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, why not? Should I backtrack?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, backtrack. Something she said about.
You got shot.
Oh yeah, even a heroin addict. Even a heroin addict. If they get off of heroin, they get on methadone.
You can't get off heroin cold turkey. I don't cheat on women, Karen. The thing is that I believe that the alpha can have multiple spouses.
That I disagree with.
So, and that's been shown through time. All the kings and chiefs. Even to this day in Thailand, where the king has consorts, escorts.
That's
I don't know
that's
what they
that
call
Mormon stuff. I don't go for that. Because how would you feel if a woman had several husbands? You
them.
wanted
See,
to
the
have
thing
them?
is that a man can impregnate multiple women, but a woman can only get pregnant by one man. It's not in their nature. A good woman wants to be with the alpha male, and so they would rather share a winner than have a loser all to themselves.
No, I disagree.
It's shown and proven.
Man only needs
Karen
one
agrees
woman.
with you.
Yeah, man only needs one woman, and woman only needs one man. Most women would agree with that. Man only needs one woman, and woman only needs one man.
Most women agree with that. Just repeating what you said. All right, Karen. Anybody else want to say anything? It's about 1:30. I got to get this car back to the guy, and we'll be back next week. Apparently, we're gonna have a call in with Matt.
Interview.
That's good.
Matt, when you come on the air, if you have any experience in the healthcare system, talk about it. Talk about if you have any experience of abuse.
Rick says Doyle rules.
All right.
So Doyle rules.
If anyone was ever trafficked in a hospital, drugged up in a hospital, any damage done in a hospital, especially at all, log on to #Hospitalgate. Watch the show. Call Master Lukey. Let us know so we can help you. Food, shelter, all the things that we're supporting. We have Battle of the Bands. We have non-Hitchcock sports. We have everything. Log on to #Hospitalgate and join us at Hospitalgate.
That's incorrect, Karen. Social services never took my kids. I actually was cleared. Somebody called CPS on me, and they came and investigated, and I was shown to be, I forgot the terminology, but they have a terminology. But you see how people can get triggered, and especially women, they try to cut you. All because I said Karen has no followers on YouTube, and then she has to insult my personal life. That's cool, though. I'll still send your book out.
She's a book?
She wants one of Jub's books that I have. Somebody's waiting behind us. All right, let me give you your phone.
Okay. I hope this message has been informative to you.